Hello everyone, my name is Robin Springer, and on behalf of the VBS TV network, we welcome you, especially young Vietnamese in Vietnam, in the US, and in every part of the world to watch this program. We not only offer the latest in economic and business news of Vietnam, the US, and across the globe, but also help you to understand English and learn it with an American accent. Since we are an independent TV network, our reports are independent, true, and accurate. Following are today's U.S. headlines: American Express profit beat, Schlumberger job cuts, Goldman's profit surges 40%. American Express reporting higher quarterly profits after the closing bell. The world's biggest credit card company benefited by higher spending by cardholders and higher interest income. Top oil field service provider Schlumberger is cutting yet another 2,000 jobs, bringing the total to 11,000. Revenue dropped by nearly 9% as customers slashed their capital budgets for 2015. Shares of Barbie maker Mattel rose in after-hours trading Thursday. Net sales were projected last quarter, a sign the company's turnaround may be gaining traction. As for the regular trading season, earnings worry weighed on stocks, many companies simply not growing naturally. Citigroup was among those companies reporting Thursday that advanced profits by cutting expenses. Dow stock Goldman Sachs reported its best quarterly profit in 5 years. Economist John Dunham had this to say.
There's been a lot of cost cutting in the bank sector, which has also pushed up overall earnings. Generally, the actual transactions have been relatively flat, which is just in line with the general economy.
Compliments to Etsy. It's IPO party time. Shares of the online marketplace for handmade goods more than doubled on their debut, valuing Etsy at just under $4 billion. And retailer Party City stock exploded higher, as did shares of electronic trading firm Virtu Financial. Healthy results for Dow stock. United Health, the insurer, added more members and upped its full-year profit forecast, topping the S&P's 500 winners list. Netflix, many analysts boosting price targets on the video streaming service a day after it reported a surprising growth in subscribers. Just behind Netflix on that list, Philip Morris. It sold more cigarettes at higher prices and hiked its full-year profit forecast. Investors got more signs that the economy could struggle to bounce back. Housing starts rose much less than expected last month, and orders for manufactured goods dropped to a nearly 2-year low. In Europe, discouraging earnings from Diageo and slower sales at retailer Casino led stocks lower. Goldman Sachs' commitment to trading paid off bountifully. Its quarterly profit rose 40%, beating analyst estimates. Revenue rose to its highest level in 4 years. Turbocharging results, big revenue gains in fixed income, currency, and commodities. Goldman took advantage of higher volatility and activity in foreign exchange and bonds. Also, in contribution, investment banking driven by an increase in mergers and acquisitions. Goldman CEO Lloyd Bankfine said, "Given more normalized markets and higher levels of client activity, we remain encouraged about the prospects for continued growth." Goldman shares added to their 4% gain this year in early trading. Citigroup's earnings surged as well, benefiting mostly from lower cost. It has been selling retail operations overseas and shrinking its domestic branch network. Like Bank of America, its legal expenses plummeted. Citi also managed to boost profit at its consumer and corporate banking unit. But unlike Goldman and JP Morgan, its trading revenue dropped. Citi's shares rose in early trading. Wouldn't you like to work for this man, Dan Price? The CEO of a credit card payments company in Seattle announces he's raising minimum wage pay for all his employees to $70,000. This is amidst growing concern about income inequality and about raising the minimum wage. Sony Pictures Corporation Entertainment condemns the release by WikiLeaks on Thursday of a searchable database of more than 30,000 documents that were obtained by hackers in a massive cyber attack last year. The documents stolen by the hackers were made available to the media last year. They included embarrassing emails by co-chairman Amy Pascal and personal information such as salaries and social security numbers of employees. The release of 30,287 documents and 173,132 emails on WikiLeaks makes the information widely available and searchable. WikiLeaks, an anti-secrecy website known for publishing classified U.S. government information, said it believed the documents belonged in the public domain. The U.S. government had blamed the hack on North Korea after the exclusive nation was angered by the Sony comedy The Interview, which depicted the fictional assassination of leader Kim Jong-un. North Korea denied it was involved in the attack. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station on Friday welcomed SpaceX Dragon spacecraft that arrived at its destination after a 3-day journey through space. According to NASA, Expedition 43 flight engineer Samantha Cristoforetti of the European Space Agency and Expedition 43 Commander Terry Virts of NASA successfully captured the SpaceX Dragon spacecraft with the station's robotic arm. The main goal of the unmanned mission is to deliver more than 4,300 pounds of food, clothing, equipment, including an Italian-made espresso machine and science experiments to the station, a $100 billion research laboratory about 260 miles above space. SpaceX is one of the 2 companies contracted by NASA to fly cargo to the station following the retirement of the space shuttles. In addition to a recently extended 15-flight NASA cargo delivery contract worth more than $2 billion, SpaceX is working on a passenger version of the Dragon capsule and has dozens of contracts to deliver commercial communication satellites into orbit. Rapper Kanye West, ballerina Misty Copeland, actor Bradley Cooper, U.S. Supreme Court Judge Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and journalist Jorge Ramos were among those named on Thursday in Time magazine's issue of 100 Most Influential People. U.S. President Barack Obama and U.S. presidential candidate Hillary Clinton were also included on the annual list of the 100 top global titans, pioneers, artists, leaders, and icons, along with Apple's chief Tim Cook. Transgender actor Laverne Cox, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, and Pope Francis. In the international field, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, Russian President Vladimir Putin, Pakistan's human rights activist Malala Yousafzai, and Nigeria's Obiageli Ikwezili were among those making the list. The Time issue of the 100 Most Influential People goes on sale in the U.S. on Friday, April 17th. Chewie, we're home! So declares Harrison Ford's Han Solo in a new trailer released on Thursday for Star Wars: The Force Awakens, the much anticipated 18th. The new trailer opens with a vehicle racing along a desert-like planet called Jakku. As Luke Skywalker's voice says, "The Force is strong with my family. My father has it, I have it. My sister has it, you have it too." Other glimpses in the roughly 90-second clip show Isaac Poe's Dameron in his X-Wing, John Boyega's Finn in a stormtrooper suit, Daisy Ridley's Rey running from a big explosion, and new droid BB-8. It concludes with Han Solo wearing a leather jacket and standing next to Chewbacca. The Force Awakens, produced by Walt Disney Company, picks up 30 years after Episode 6. Return tour bus carrying the lead singer of country music group Lady Annabella caught on fire on Thursday on a highway near Dallas, but no one was injured. Local police in the Dallas suburb of Garland said the incident occurred on Interstate 30. Vocalist Hillary Scott posted on Twitter that she, her husband, and tour manager were traveling to Dallas when one of the rear tires blew out. The driver quickly pulled over before the fire spread in the vehicle. Scott said, "Our bus tire caught on fire and we had to evacuate very quickly," Scott wrote. Everyone is safe and sound. The other two members of the group were not aboard the bus. Lady Antebellum is nominated for Vocal Group of the Year at the 50th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards, to be held on Sunday in Arlington, Texas. We will be right back after these commercials.